I'm going to give you an example of unhealthy and healthy devices that can affect your body frequency because of the high Tulsa reading or Gauss reading, electromagnetic fields, in reference to electromagnetic fields and a buildup. Now remember I've had the electric back on for 1 hour. I turned it off for like 3-4 hours, fell asleep, and so I turned it on. So I'm in my bedroom, and I'm going to give you readings of 5 devices. They're going to give all healthy readings but this one, because I just turned on electric. So it takes a while, a day, maybe anywhere between 4 hours or whatever, for the electromagnetic field build up, and they'll start giving the gadgets, some people call gadgets, electronics, unhealthy readings, which it basically is speakers, TV, and DVD player, and this is actually a filtration for a focus on mode spores. So this is going to be the highest readings because of the ultraviolet lights inside and it projects. So I'm going to power it on through the remote. And see, it's on. See how high it goes? It's as high as 600. This is extremely high. This is basically for a living room area. You don't want to have it in a bedroom. I just got it. I've only had it for 3 days. So because of my bronchitis and the mode spores that's projecting them in my unit. As you know, my unit, this development has a lot of units that has mold issues, which they don't really, they try to hide. So nonetheless, the reason now you can see, I don't know if this is the light, but you can see at the top of that triangle, that's where the ultraviolet light, the lighting is that kills the spores. See, it jumps as high as 900. I'm surprised it hasn't gone to overload. But like I said, this is not made for to sleep near or for a bedroom, single, a small. This is a big bedroom, but this is still not made for it. Okay? And it's up pretty high. And the higher it goes, the higher. It is at the highest. It's at the highest. So it's at the highest. So I'm going to turn it off. And the readings will drop when it's off. So this is extremely unhealthy. I have 2 really extreme unhealthy devices. That's the microwave and this. Okay, and everybody knows I love technology. Here you see the DVD player, but it gives pretty good readings. The screen at the side. Okay, DVD, TV. There's a TV, as you can see, the 10:03 p.m. Monday Mave. Okay. These are point anything below, anything point. Even this is still healthy. It's when it gets to three markings that's extremely unhealthy to the human body. You know, the speaker, the Bluetooth speakers that I have like a few of them. This is cool. They're all powered up. They're not in usage. They just powered up. Now what happens is this is a wired. This is not Bluetooth or wireless. This is a wire speaker. So those are the devices in the bedroom. I'm called electric hypersensitive, EHS acronym. So technology tends to rattle my neurons. So I have to be careful. And then what made me more extreme sensitive with the mode in my unit. Hidden mode, yes. Now I'm walking to the kitchen, out to the kitchen. I'm going to show you an example of this is another high. This is the kitchen. Okay, here at the side, I'm going to the side. In the front, this is the readings. And this is plugged up. It's not on. You see the two blue dots right there. Let me know it's on. And here's the readings to that. I'm still in the front of the microwave, going all around the front of the microwave. And I'm at this part right here. That's what's jumping. I'm moving as I move up. I don't know where's it. But anything that jumps real high up, like this, is extremely unhealthy. Okay? I'm still. See, it just jumps up around. And I'm at the side now. I'm at the very side. So anything that stays unhealthy, I'm moving all around. I gotta, when I stay still, it'll catch a reading. So that's still probably could be the cable and everything like that. Let me go to this side. It's on this side is healthy. Let me see something. Yeah, the only thing is plugged up. It's plugged up. It's not on. So let me unplug it and get the readings. Oh, just let me show you how it is. I'm put on for 22 seconds. See, 22. And push start. Let's see how the front, how high it jumps in the front. Overload. That means that's really danger, overload. When it gets to that, it won't even jump, it stops. So that's really high. I want to do the sides with the 22 seconds. Start. Yeah, that my breakfast yesterday. My birthday was yesterday. So my daughter A, which is the baby's mother. Okay, here we go. Okay. Got 7 seconds left. Let me try to get to the side. Look how 700 overload. That's to the side. So this is extreme. So I keep unplugged. I only use the microwave out of a whole month. I might use it 5 times, and it's never for no past 2 minutes. It's mostly for 22 seconds and 30, just to heat something up. It only takes 22 seconds to 44 seconds to heat something up. So the two dangerous objects in my house is the air filter and this microwave. Everything else that's in my house, first of all, I keep everything unplugged unless I'm utilizing it. And most of the time, it's basically my computer, or whatever I'm listening to or watching. The screen went out. Let me trigger the screen. Okay, it's coming on. Okay, so let's get the reading. These are healthy readings. What happens is the electromagnetic effects takes a day to build up, anywhere between 4 to 8 to 6 hours to build up into my unit, and it stays in the walls and everything, no matter what I turn on and off. It just stays, the electromagnetic field stays. Unless I turn off, go to the circuit box, and turn off everything off for a few hours. And so, the mode symptoms that you may be diagnosed with, and the symptoms that you're going to be diagnosed, you're not going to see. The doctors don't know about environment, so they can't diagnose. They can only give you diagnosis. They can't tell you the root of it. Most of it's electromagnetic field. A lot of people don't realize it, and, that it's could be electromagnetic field. Mode is your environment, what you're breathing in, what you're next to, what you're sleeping next to. You sleep next to an outlet, what have you. You even measure your keyboards, everything. You know, you might, just to make sure everything, everything's going to give a healthy reading, because, like I said, the EMF, which is electromagnetic field acronym, or extra low frequency, ELF, has not built up in my unit yet. So this is my computer. The PC, the tower I'm measuring. So the tower normally gets hot, doesn't really get, it still stays in a healthy mark. And this is a Bluetooth speaker that's connected to. So these pretty much stays in a healthy. It's only when once my bedroom and the 2 bedrooms are the most healthier, and there's a closet between. That's extremely unhealthy. That will register 400, and that's really ridiculous for a linen closet. Okay, a linen closet and the the door archway. My door archway register. This is the linen closet that stands between the 2 bedrooms. This should not measure 400. When the electromagnetic field builds up, everything around it measures 400. The up top, the ceilings, and the, like I said, the archway to my bedroom, but not the children's bedroom that's next to it. But the archway measures as you go up and up top. It measures up to 160 to 200. But this linen closet has nothing but linen in it. It has no electronics in it. But I've heard my neighbors one day seemed like they were threading cable through it. I don't know why. And I noticed all of a sudden pops up 2 Wi-Fi. Okay, let me show you 2 Wi-Fi hidden things. Okay, I can only show you right now on a computer, but actually it shows real good on my. I have about 4 programs. See these? See where it says hidden networks? I know who this is. I know which neighbor this is, because I'm into scientific, and I'm into, like I said, gadget and devices. I know whose house is. This is mine. That's where I'm connected. It ends with pink, spelled backwards. Yeah. But anyway, once they did that, these popped up, hidden networks. I'm like, what are they threading cables between the walls for? You know? So even when I turn off all the electric, these 2 hidden devices. Because my unit is pretty shielded, this will drop off when I close my bedroom door, because it's a shielded bedroom. All these would drop off, but I think it was this must be the people up under me. But these 2 hidden network is like intentionally. And we talk about thinning. Thinning can come from the things around you. And people know this. If you're electric, and not only that, hidden networks can mean that they can be monitoring you, because you can be monitored through Wi-Fi. If you look up Wi-Fi, monitoring and Wi-Fi, put them together, the words together, you can see how they monitor. You can be monitored through your next door neighbors can monitor you. Your police can next door. They could be outside monitoring you through Wi-Fi. And this is maybe a way of keeping knowing if I'm in a house or not. If there's mobility, whatever. So there's different ways of thinning and monitoring people that people aren't told and they're not aware of. Let me turn this down. Okay. Oh, my TV it's starting. Oh, when I first turned it on about an hour ago, it gave good readings. Now it's in high readings. It was like below. This is the screen. So you could tell. This is how I can tell that they were all right here. You see them right here at the low. When I come up here, in the center of the TV, let me see. Basically, see, it's a TV. Okay, so as I'm getting closer, see, stop right there. That's not a good reading. So you can't sleep next to this. But it's in the living room. Okay. I'm trying to. Let me see if I can grab this remote. You just saw some shielding back there. Don't panic. Okay. And even. Okay, put this right here. Even with in the living room, I have which I don't have on right now. This is the air conditioner. Okay. And this is a filtration. Okay. Another form of filtration. Because black mold weakens the system, the immune system. So, look at Grace Church popped up. Grace always pops up, but look how far away it is. You know, my phone will tell you actually how many meters. I'm on my phone, so I can't record the meters of each one of these. And these, the hidden networks, the numbers. I'll put that up later. I'll video that and put it up later. But yeah, the two hidden networks. It's so close. It's like inside my house, and it's like crazy, especially near my room. Like it's like stationed somewhere in my room, and that's freaky. When I close my door, which is totally shielded, the only ones will show up is the pink and the hidden networks. Okay. Everybody else will drop because of the shield. Grace will drop at home, but this is all about science. A lot of people don't want to get into. I have a acquisitive mind. That's why a lot of things interest me. You know, rather it's history, law, science. That's the way I am. That's the way I'm built. You know, it's like why. I'm like my granddaughter. Why? I got to find why. That's why housing authorities hate me, because I'm like why, and then I go look up stuff and find out stuff, and I bring it to them, and then they ready to throw it in my face. What time? Which was November. It was like November December. When she took that piece of paper, when I gave it to her, when I said, well, when you take it, you're accepting it, so you're acknowledging it. So she threw it back at me. Oh, that was funny. But anyway, that was one of the funny moments for me. And then, yeah, so, all right, I'm out. That's enough. Those are the, you know, when the electromagnetic field builds up, also, my kitchen, this is a refrigerator. And this also builds up too. So you got to be careful about that too. Things that you can't. If you're EHS hypersensitive to electro hypersensitive EHS. You gotta be careful of your gadgets and your devices. You gotta have them off. You gotta have them so minimum. You can't have them all on, everything on, lights on. So you gotta. I've learned as time to manipulate what's on and what's off and and to turn everything off just to get the electromagnetic field down or off. Turn it to completely. Like I said, in my bedroom, I have 4 walls and 2 walls that's not connected to the other structures. Like, because I live on the end unit, the wall and the wall that's connected going towards the kitchen, but the wall connected to the next door people, and the wall connected to the bedrooms where that 400 linen closet is, a measure of 400. They, like I said, they're the 2 highest walls in my house. And then the ceilings, especially certain parts of the ceilings, are extremely high. So you got to measure your ceilings too. No, don't think because you're measuring your walls. Measure your ceilings, your floors, everything. So I'm out.